It's yours truly, David.Rosen, and I'm proud to say that once again, when the America's Best rankings were announced last week, the Rosen Team at Douglas Elliman made the list again, number 110 in New York State and 91 in New York City. Of course, for small teams, obviously. So what does that mean, 91 in New York City? I'll tell you what, the Knicks, who aren't even a good basketball team, are better than 91. Because of course there's less than 90 basketball teams. So what does it mean to be on these lists? And this is what it means. It's really insane, but these days, did you know that about 60 to 75% of all the real estate sold in New York, from what I can tell, is sold by the people on that list, which make up only 1.5% of all of the agents in New York State? Dollar water. Holla. I'm on the Brooklyn Bridge as usual. Take another look. But yeah, like I was saying, 1.5% of the agents do 75% of the business. How crazy is that? There used to be this rule called the 80-20 rule. The 20% do 80% of the sales. That was just a principle, basically saying the people at the top get most of the business. But the numbers, the actual data is, of all of these deals, only 11 to 12,000 homes will probably sell in New York this year, co-ops, condos, etc. Of that, from what I can see, that group of 1.5% does 65 to 75% of that. Always. They're the ones who do the deals. Why? Because it's hard. That's why. But more than that, there are a couple of complicated factors. I think why people like brokers like myself, but brokers on that list, and why they get most of the business is because the client thinks that, all right, it's a commission-only business. Most people are afraid of this idea of a commission-only business. They think that it's impossible. Meanwhile, all businesses are really just sales-based businesses. Walmart is too. They have to sell stuff. You just assume that they will. But people buy homes and we get paid. But when you're on that list, people trust that, you're consistent. And you're not going to treat them poorly. You're going to give them a good deal with your fees. And also that you're not going to try to pressure them into accepting a deal that they don't want. It's not good for them. And that's what we do. But people are afraid that, there's a book called Freakonomics that did a study basically showing that real estate agents are dishonest. That when they sell their own homes, they take a longer time, go through more offers than if they sell other people's homes. Now, I don't really think that that is a great way to scientifically prove that. But yeah, people are self-interested. So why would it make sense to work with someone who's more successful? Well, people feel like that person's not going to try to hustle them. And I'm sure they're right. Additionally, they have skills that help, A lot of deals make it to contract and then they die somewhere. Co-op application, financing issue, building issue, litigation. It's hard. It's unlike any other market. So being on the America's Best list, that means more than any other people, you got to the finish line. You just get there once. You got there more than anyone else, a lot of times. So we're proud to have done that. But last but not least, what separates guys who sell 900 million or 1.7 billion, like the Alexander team did at Douglas Elliman before they left, from guys like me who sell 65 million? Well, I'd like to know. So if you know, please tell me. No, but in all seriousness, what separates them is their clients, the price of the homes they sell, the amount of homes they sell. And I would say that the men and women at the top of the list, they typically work closing out some big new developments. And that is the secret. That's one of the properties that I work in a lot. It's called Southbridge. Average sale price is about $800,000. And that black building, that's 130 William Street. And so those condos go from like 2.5 million to 6 million or up. So if I was on that sales team, I'd be higher up. Anyway, thanks again for getting us back to the America's Best list. If you have any question about how the market's doing today in New York, it's dynamic, and I'd love to chat. Let me know. Talk to you soon. David Rosen, signing off.